Okay, time for a new log. Basically we left off disconnecting the brake line tubes, this one and this one. Next step is, I think I'm going to disconnect the accelerator cable and the clutch cable so that I can remove it from the bottom of the box also, and moving from back to front. Then basically we'll take off all the fuel gear and yeah, it'll be pretty much free from engine bay things then. Might be a few other little bits and bits I'll probably come across. A few wires, electrical wires I'm sure, to the carby. Bits and bits, but we'll be logging them as we go along. So stay tuned. Probably be about another 10-20 minutes worth of work, and yeah, see you soon. Okay, to remove the accelerator cable you'll need a 17mm. It's also the same for the clutch cable. Basically loosen this one off a bit, just take it off, and once you release push the pressure down off the cable, you can basically then take it from off the cable off. You'll see a vantage point on the side of the carburetor to take the ball joint off the carburetor. There's a little slit there, and you can take the cable out. I'll come back with a bit of an update on the clutch cable also. Okay, so accelerator cable's off. That was a little joint I was talking about that basically goes in under there. What you have is these two nuts that obviously you have to unwind this one all the way out to the top, and this one all the way off down the cord to get it out of this. Yeah, so that's all pretty straightforward. I'll tuck it down in there just so as I know it's there. With the clutch cable, if I were putting this engine into the TC, I would actually do it the way I said, keeping the clutch cable on the engine to put in the TC, if this were a TC. But the clutch cables are different, so I believe you can buy TE to TF clutch cables and TX to TD clutch cables, so it might be different lengths, different specs. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave this clutch cable on in the car, connected to the pedal, because the pedal connected to the pedal is actually fairly hard to get off. Can be tricky getting up in under there and getting it off. Not extremely difficult, but yeah, a little bit of a task. So what I'm going to do is I've loosened off these nuts just a little bit to basically loosen the tension from underneath near the gearbox. If you can see here, this was connected onto there like this. once you loosen that off, it's fairly tight when the top's connected, so you need to loosen that off. Basically what there is as well is there's this spring that tensions the coil back for the lever, which goes basically on that little there, like that, and into the lever there. You need to disconnect that, makes the life a bit easier. So yeah, that's the clutch cable off. Basically you can also pull it out of the gearbox and take it up into the engine and run it back down through. When you get it a little bit clearer. Anyhow, we'll come back with an update soon.